In September 2023, one phone call took down MGM Resorts. An attacker socially engineered a help desk multi-factor authentication reset and triggered 9 days of outage and over $100 million in damage. Every step was sitting in the Okta system log. The events existed. What was missing was something that could see the sequence before it became a breach. This is the operator console. As you can see, ThreatCon is high. The agent has pulled every account with active identity events and ranked them by risk. While most accounts sit in review, this one, our test account, the model has scored as a takeover. If we open up the case file, the first thing I want you to notice is that this score isn't coming from some list of rules. It's coming from an event transformer that we trained on this tenant's own behavioral baseline, using around 1,600 real authentication events. What it's doing is reading the entire sequence at once and measuring how far the whole thing drifts away from what normal looks like for this organization. And in this case, it pushed all the way into the critical band. Because what we're seeing is a burst of failed logins, followed by an account lockout, and then sessions appearing from brand new locations, which is almost exactly the shape of the MGM attack. And the really nice part is that it doesn't just give you a number, it actually shows you why it made that call. So over here in the sequence drivers panel, it's ranking the exact events by how surprising they were, which tells you precisely where the behavior broke away from the baseline. Then this session origin map is taking every session and geolocating it from its Okta client IP, so you can literally watch logins converging in from places this user has simply never signed in from before. And then the embedding neighborhood is placing this whole incident inside the model's learned space. And as you can see, it's sitting far away from anything normal, and right up next to the sequences we already know are malicious. Now, the LLM agent takes all of that and explains the assessment in plain language for the analyst, but the key thing is that it's never working in the dark, because every query it issued is right here in the Splunk Queries panel, and all of them ran through the MCP server and got written straight back into Splunk. So nothing is happening silently, and the entire investigation stays completely auditable. And this is the part we care about the most, because containment is never automatic. The authorization gate requires 3 completely independent checks to line up, which are the model's recommendation, the Okta guardrails, and a human confirmation. So if you try this on an account that isn't authorized, the gate simply refuses and there's no way to override it. And then finally, every step of this whole thing, so every MCP query, every score the model produced, every decision, and the containment itself, all of it gets written back into Splunk as a complete audit trail, which means the entire investigation is fully reproducible. So what you've really got here is a tenant-trained model doing the detection, an LLM agent running the investigation, and a hard policy gate controlling the response. And that, altogether, is ResetShield.